There he is, the mighty Chris
Hey,
Roberts, joining us live for the
I
VHS
am
show.
trying to share this in my stories because I do that kind of stuff, Bill.
All right. Well, that's great. Hey,
Yeah, I'm the one
thanks.
that always does all that.
I appreciate it all the time. Thanks, everyone, for joining us. My name is Bill. With me, as always, is Chris Roberts, tape collector extraordinaire, famous person in the tape trading community. He's one of the big guys. He's one of the big
Oh,
guys.
relax, dude. That's ridiculous.
Ah,
I'm one of the guys. How about that? Hey, Mikey, what's up,
yeah.
boy? You didn't
This
even
is a
see my
live
link
chat.
yet. Yeah.
This is a live chat, so welcome everyone who comes in the comment section. We'll try and keep up and make you part of the conversation. VHS Mikey is here. He's a big time YouTuber. Lots of content flying out from that guy.
Oh,
Let
yeah.
me tell you.
Dude, nonstop.
God, he still remembers the nickname he made up for me.
Yeah. Pneumatic Bill. Hey. Hey, can I mention that one thing, Curtis, or no? Just yes or no is fine.
Nah, my friend Curtis is here. It's good to see Curtis. If you guys aren't following Curtis on the Instagrams, get that going because he's putting up some gold lately, some old Curtis tapes.
Okay, I could talk about that. Okay. I did it again, Bill. You want to know something real quick before we get going? I spent the whole weekend, well, not the whole weekend, 2 days with a guy who just happened to have COVID. I beat it again.
Oh no.
I beat it again, Bill.
Ugh.
I've been on planes. I've been on buses every day, basically. Hundreds of people with COVID. I've been in a 3-hour car ride with someone with COVID. Like 100% COVID, like sweating COVID, right? Just the other day, somebody else up north, some of our friends, I won't mention who because I'm not sure if they revealed that second one, but went to a convention, went out to dinner, was in the same van. COVID. Not here. I'm bulletproof, baby. What's up with that?
Are you sure?
I think I might be the girl, or well, the guy version of that girl from The Last of Us. I think I got the antidote or the antidote in me, the antivirus or whatever. They might need to test my blood.
COVID, yes.
I know. I knew he likes it like that. But I think I forgot. I don't know what I was. I was in the middle of a word and I said COVID and he loved it. So I'm gonna try to hold on to it. Sorry, Curtis. I know it's COVID.
Well,
Anyway,
that's good. You've been testing though. You're sure. You're sure you're safe.
I feel great. 100%.
No testing then.
Well, I mean, for what? Why am I going to waste
he
the
could.
test?
He could.
Okay. I mean, you want me to do a live test?
Yeah.
Well, I don't have. If I only had one, I don't have one within arm's reach, but I would do it.
Well, yeah. Geez. Well, you think you would have to continue going to work? Being responsible. You should have a.
Well, yeah, but I think he picked it up. To be real about it, I think he picked it up after the fact, but
no, yeah,
it's possible.
Okay. So, like I said, welcome to the VHS show or the VHS collection, whatever you want to call it. Chris Roberts has got a bunch of tapes to show. I got just a few.
Cannot get the name of the show right.
I have just a few. The VHS show.
No, VHS Live. We've done this so many times.
It doesn't have the.
We're live. It does. All right. Go ahead. Continue. What do you got, Bill?
I have just a few highlights to show you, so I will pepper myself throughout. But of course, everyone knows Chris Roberts has the goods, so I will let him take it away.
Right now?
What else you got planned? You got stories for me?
I don't know. Well, yeah, okay. So all right, I guess I'll show a little bit of that. Me and Curtis and our buddy Brian, we went hunting this last weekend. Saturday actually. And so there's this we went to two places and we went to multiple places, but the two places I want to talk about is we went to this place called Be Kind Video, and they're really cool guys. I mean, we also went to Whammy, but that was like the second time I've been there. It's the first time I've been to this and I don't even have it's way over there. Oh man, I messed up. I got the chicken nuggets styrofoam, Bill, like to go with my styrofoam collection. But anyways,
the styrofoam collection.
Yeah, but I also got this cool book. I think they were selling this on Lunch Meat. but it kind of shows like all these rental stores from, back in the day in LA and I guess in that area. It's not color or anything, but I think it's pretty cool. So they were able to tap into their pictures or whatever. I'm assuming they must have contacted a bunch of them because it's, it's obvious some of these pictures are from back when they were running. But that was pretty cool. And I'll just show a couple tapes I got from the boys there.
That was from this store, this book?
Yeah. Well,
so what kind of price is that? What are they pricing?
Well, I mean, they're not giving things away because, I mean, they're trying to run a business here, but they're also not gouging. I mean, like, there was some top tier tapes there that I felt like were fairly priced. And their commons, because you got to also think about their market. Like, their commons in my market, I wouldn't buy them, not for $4 or $5, but in their market, that's really solid prices. Plus, it's pretty curated. I mean, they have some nice tapes, and they're kind of still getting going too. I believe they've only been open for a few months. I could be wrong about that, but I don't know. I'll show you one. So I got this. I paid $5 for this Enemy Mine because I wanted the, like the little first print CBS Fox version. I had that crappy greatest hits, whatever it was, and now that's gone. It's going into my sell pile.
Put it in my box.
I can. Yeah, it could go in your box if you want. If you like that kind of trash, I'll do that.
I've never seen it. It looks.
You've never seen this movie? Oh, it's pretty cool.
No.
Yeah. It's kind of. I wouldn't want to say cop movie, but it's almost kind of like a buddy cop movie, but not really, if I remember correctly. It's two enemies, opposing people, and of different species, and I think they're kind of forced to work it out, and it's pretty cool. So, and especially for the time too, you got to put yourself back. I think this is an 87 film, 85 actually. So yeah, it's back in the day.
Nice.
Pretty cool.
Buddy in a full body prosthetic kind of thing.
Well, I think so. If you look at the picture, I mean, I'm assuming it's all practical effects because, I mean, for one thing, they didn't even have CGI. So, yeah, you're gonna see rubber suits. You're gonna see exploding things and everything. So, and then here's another. So I grabbed 3 tapes from them and the chicken McNugget thing that's just out of reach, and I'll knock everything over, Bill, so I can't reach it. But I also got Terror in the Aisles. I believe this is kind of like a documentary kind of style thing that goes over, like horror movies from the 70s. And if I remember correctly, what's his face from Halloween, the doctor, Dr. Loomis, he does the voiceover, I guess. I'm pretty sure about that. Donald Pleasance. Yeah.
Right.
So, yeah. Anyway, it's just a cool tape. I paid $20 for this, which was probably about what it's worth, but
Woo. Show us. Get close up. Is that words in the skull?
I think so. Let's see. Yeah. So it's showing all the various horror movies from that time. And yeah,
that's a cool cover.
Yeah, so this is like an early MCA. Now this isn't the rainbow. I don't know if they had that. This would be, if there's an earlier one, it would have the rainbow logo. The MCA would be kind of in a rainbow. So this would, I think, would be like their second logo, if I'm correct. I think I am. But this might be the first print tape. I don't know. But look at this. They even got a little rental store action there.
Ooh, so
I dig that. Yeah. This label must have fallen off because it looks like there was something underneath, and then they, instead of just taking that off, they must have found it in the box or something and just taped it on, I guess. Kind of sloppy, but still got the little barcode.
The other end.
Yeah,
that's got
I'm
the
getting
goods.
there.
What's that?
I know. Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. Look at this. So, Believe in Music.
Oh, I like that logo.
Yeah, I guess that was the name of the store. So it must have probably been a store that had music was probably their primary gig, and they had a little bit of everything. That's pretty cool.
Damn, that's
I haven't even noticed that one yet. Yeah, I haven't even looked at that yet. That's pretty cool. That was live, Bill. And then this one, Curtis kind of topped. Well, actually, I think even I think maybe even Brian might have talked me into this, but this is another MCA tape, and it's called Q, and apparently it's kind of like a horror, I think, kind of a cop drama too. I think there's a little bit of cop action in there, but yeah, apparently, and look, it's even got the Kill Bill himself.
Carradine?
Yeah, Carradine's in it, and this guy, you know that guy, right?
Roundtree.
Yeah, well, his name's right there. Yeah. So yeah. So I'm assuming whoever bought this bought it at this. This has the making or the markings of we have AMVETs. You have those in the, well, probably not, because you don't have any veterans in Canada, do you, Bill? Well, you don't have American veterans is what I meant, because it's AMVET. So they typically do this crap. I'll clean that off later. So they take like a crayon and right there, put the little price. So it's probably $1.99. And
yes. See, our Salvation Armies do that. They get a grease pen or something and write over every product. And sometimes it's really hard to get that off.
I've had good success with these, but it does make me a little nervous being on this label. But I'll give it I'll give it a go and see what happens. But I'll probably start with something dry. Yeah, see, it's rubbing off a little bit already.
But how cool is that logo of that movie?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So it's like a serpent, but also the Q.
I know. It's cool.
Yeah, it's badass.
You got to show us.
I did, didn't I?
It's always so quick. I want to bathe in the imagery.
All right. There you go.
Look at that. His name is Quetzalcoatl. Quetzalcoatl.
Just call it Q.
Put that in my box too. I'd watch that.
I'm sure you would.
You actually watch my movies.
So do I. What are you trying to say?
I don't know. I don't know where that came from.
It's slanderous. Is actually. I can't believe you'd say that. But prior to going there, we went to Whammy. I guess I forgot to put my. Sorry about that. That was very unprofessional. We went to Whammy and I grabbed a couple of tapes from Whammy. Pretty decent prices too. That's another thing, is like these guys could get more, and it's not like they don't understand eBay and all that, but they're also trying to build up something too.
That's cool. Is it busy in there? Like, this is a famous joint. Is it busy?
Well, we get there when it's first opening. So we got to Whammy. We were like the first people in. So I would say there was probably a handful of people in there by the time we were leaving. And we were probably there, I don't know, I think we were there for over an hour. So maybe not so much on that particular Saturday. But I don't really know their vibe. You know what I mean? Like, as far as, LA is a different animal. I don't know when people go shopping. But both places had people popping in and out. But I am going to a tape trading event this Sunday there. All right, hold on. I got to pick this up. Well, I dropped some. Give me a second.
I thought the whole business was going there. That's what happens. This is live YouTubing. This is what happens. Your co-host will just get up and walk away. That can happen.
All right. There you go.
But you gotta let Chris Roberts do what he wants to do, because that guy will go crazy on you.
I can't have tapes.
Okay.
I can't. I heard you, by the way. I can't have tapes just falling on the ground, Bill. I respect my tapes. I don't leave them in my garage.
Hey,
you know what I mean?
It's got a thermal door on it,
and
it's well sealed.
Yeah. Right now, you down in your bunker?
Yeah.
That's
down
cool.
In Start to Continue Studios here. Different angle for you to keep you excited.
Yeah, you got to keep us guessing, right? Make it seem like it's bigger than really what it is.
Does it look bigger? Oh, cool.
Well, but if you keep showing different angles, we'll think, wow, how big is that place? And it's really not that big. All right. Anyways, so I got 4 tapes of. I might have got one more, but these are the 4 I'm going to show. So. I grabbed this one tape. It has Tina Turner and Oprah on there. thankfully it has all the commercials, so down with that. You know,
that'd be a good interview too.
yeah. Well, I could see you. I was thinking about you with that. I'd probably dub it for you and send it to you. If you could rip it and put it on your channel, I'm totally down with that. But it's got all the commercials, and it's a pretty clean recording, so I was happy with that. And now this one, I was really. First off, look at that. Like, take that in. I mean, tell me that doesn't just look cool. You know what I mean? Like, some of these. I mean, some of these are just art by themselves. Like, I'd put that on a shirt. I mean, that is cool, dude.
Yeah.
No?
It's okay. It's okay.
You don't like the grid? You don't like... Get out of here, Bill. You have no taste. Anyway, so now we talked about this off air, and you said you had never heard of Another World because they never made it to Canada. But do you know which famous actor is in this? I found it in one of the first episodes I was watching. You did some research.
No, I didn't. Hasselhoff.
Okay. Now, I'll give you a hint. He's in Shawshank Redemption.
Morgan Freeman.
That's exactly right. Yeah. What? And I'm gonna tell you, that guy has always looked like he's 55 years old.
Yeah. But I mean, said the soap was from the 80s, didn't you?
83. And he looked like he was pushing 83. I'll put up a clip. I was like, man, you got some bad genetics, Morgan. Or he's got good genetics at the age he is now. I don't know which one it is. I think he was born looking like a senior citizen. But anyway, very clean recording. It's got, 6 episodes on there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, it looks like 5. And I'm assuming Jackie Harry is either the previous owner or... I don't know. I'm going to assume, yeah, because it has a J on the... I'm assuming this is Jackie's tape. So, Jackie, I got your shit, okay? If you want it, come get it. There it is. Wow. So, yeah, I got Jackie's tape, and I love it. And thank you, Jackie. You did a great job of preserving this history. I mean, is there anybody else on the planet that's got 5 episodes of Another World from, what's it, March to April of 1983? I doubt it. With the commercials. This could be a one-of-a-kind tape.
This was from Whammy.
This was Whammy, $1.
Where did they...
Go ahead.
What's the ratio of, like, actual movies to home recorded tapes that's in Whammy?
He has a very small section of home recording. So it's probably, I'd say, maybe 50 to 100 tapes in this particular area.
Is anyone else looking in there, or is it just you?
Well, Curtis grabbed me some tapes, which are around here. He grabbed me these, I guess, just for the hell of it, because he just gave them to me. But it's got Star Trek. I'm assuming these are the syndicated versions of it, not the original, or maybe the reruns, and a Michael Jackson interview. And he's saying it has all the commercials. So, plus a couple of these are these little blockbuster tapes too, which are kind of cool.
Wow.
Yeah, look, okay. Look at this, Bill. Now look at this. Come on. Which one looks cooler? Get out of here, dude.
I believe I've showed you cool...
Hey, listen, I got better ones. I'm just saying, this one's badass.
I have a grid one right here in front of me. I know you won't go crazy for it.
Let's see it.
No,
oh, that's trash. That ain't
see?
Grid. Yeah, it's trash. Get out of here, Bill.
Make it fair here. Yeah, there you go. There's a grid. Oh, exciting.
I like that Zenith, though. That's pretty cool. I'll give you that. That's not bad. All right. Anyway, so I got that, and I also... What else did I get? Oh, okay. And then I bought two regular tapes. There might have been something else, but I don't remember. But check this out, Bill. You remember the Super Bowl Shuffle?
Yes. What did Stern talk about that? That recently? Has come up recently somewhere.
Yeah, probably when they were going over the Super Bowl bets or something. But now, okay, first off, this is a dope ass publisher, this MPI. You even gonna pay attention, Bill? Am I bugging you? What's going on? You gonna look?
I'm listening.
I'm trying to show you. And, like, anyways, so But you would think this would just have just the video, right? Like they're just doing the Super Bowl shuffle. But and I guess there's really not that much tape. I mean,
Wow.
well, there's more, but dude, this thing is heavy. This is like a brick.
Oh, maybe there's a secret in there.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know, but this is the heaviest, smallest tape I've ever. It's very good quality. 1985. It's only 25 minutes, so I don't know.
I didn't even see any. What? How much was on the other spool? You only showed one spool.
Oh well, it's rewound, so there's nothing on the other spool. That's the spool with the tape. This is, or yeah, there's nothing there.
Yeah. No, I was wondering how much actual tape is on a spool.
I mean, I guess it's 25 minutes of it, but they must have done it in a higher quality, though, is my point. Like, a lot of times this stuff would be recorded in EP, and it would be like 3 cranks of the wheel. You know, they did this in, SP or whatever, so it's good.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You're happy to have that?
Yeah, and you know what?
He was...
Yeah, I'm going to keep it. He was telling me that he was surprised nobody bought it. He was so happy that I bought it. He's like, dude, this has been sitting there for so long. Like, I'm surprised nobody bought it. I'm like, me too.
Did you say what the price was on there?
I think this was $8. I could be wrong about that, but I think this was $8. You think that's too much, Bill?
Oh my God. Yeah.
See,
well, for me,
all right. Well, imagine if it was $8 Canadian bucks. That's too much.
Yeah.
This is why you don't have these kind of stores in your area.
But, and you know this as well as anyone, there's a really good chance you'll find that one day out on the.
Well, then I'll just sell that one then, if that's the case.
But yeah, 8 American would be like 12 Canadian. That's scary for.
I don't know, man. Anyway, so then I paid a whole $11 for this one, Bill. Okay, hold on.
Strapping in.
Clutch your pearls. Okay. So yeah, I got the Hulkster, Hulk Hogan here. But look at here, it's got the bottom flap. Ooh boy. Now it says 7, but it was actually 11. Maybe it was 7, or did he burn me? I don't know. No, I think it was 7. I think this is what it came from. I think it had a different sticker. I'm pretty sure I paid 11 for it, but I don't really care. If he did get over, good for him. I should have flipped it the other way because I think there was a sticker down here and I already took it off. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Or maybe
you were excited. You saw the Hulkster there.
Well, dude, it's a good price. Here, you want to see some of the matches?
Yeah.
The night Hogan won the championship against the Sheik. Now I used to
even watch, I remember that.
Yeah, even you do. So there was this show called Wrestling Challenge. Okay, it was they had two syndicated shows back in the day. This was before Raw and all that. And one was Wrestling Challenge and one was the Superstars of Wrestling. Now, the intro to Wrestling Challenge always showed the Howard Finkel announcing him winning. He's like, winner of the match and new, World Wrestling Federation champion. And he called him the Incredible Hulk Hogan. That was his shtick at the time. He was the Incredible Hulk Hogan. I don't think that lasted much longer after that. But so I've seen the announcement to Hulk Hogan winning the belt probably 500 times, or every time I watched. The show was on for years, probably more than that. But then there's also him against Magnificent Morocco in the steel cage. And somehow I guess we get to see him chatting with Brutus Beefcake there. And they're just catching up, as you do, and you put it on tape. But this is cool, man. This is one of the early non-clamshell Coliseum videos. I don't know how much early this is, but this is I think this is 80. I don't see a date on there.
It's when wrestling was fun.
Well, yeah, I mean everybody has the era they like the best. But look, you want to see some quality, Bill? You want to see some quality, right? This is quality. Look how they put, and I guarantee you this is the way it came too, because I got a couple from this time frame and they all look like shit like this. Look at this. Scotch tape, buddy. I bet you Vince McMahon himself taped that.
It is pretty thick Scotch tape, though. That's
Yeah.
quality Scotch.
I forgot which one. I think it's, you know what? I think it's my other Hulk Hogan tape from the same time frame. So it had this on there, and then the glue came off, and when it popped off, it had another label under. They were just put the label on. Oh wait a minute, that's the wrong tape. Take it up. No, fuck it. Just put it over it. You know, they didn't even care. So yeah, but that's pretty cool, man. But again, another short tape. These are 45 minutes here, so. Sometimes you just pay up if you want something built. That's how you support things. You always bitch that you have nowhere to go in Canada, but then when you go, you don't want to spend no money. That poor record shop that you used to go to is probably on beans and rice right now.
Those tapes in Canada would be $30. Easy.
Well,
maybe
if you shop there more,
places.
he'd be able to cut you some deals.
That doesn't work that way.
All right, and then my buddy Grant, we went to his establishment. I can't even show you everything he gave me. It's just this huge box, but I'll show you two of the highlights. And he was so happy to give me this tape. I remember him talking about it like a year ago. And he wants me to get it graded. I'm like, dude, this thing is shit. I think joking graded. But
okay.
you like
I hope you're not going that way.
No, of course not. You a big fan of the Insane Clown Posse, Bill?
Oh yeah, giant.
Look at this. You can see their debut movie, The Big Money Hustlers. They threw their hat into the acting ring. Yeah, it's got to be great. I'm assuming.
Is that Spielberg?
Oh yeah. I think he done it under like a pseudo name though. Yeah, they got guest stars here. Guest star Harlan Williams. I mean,
I love Harlan Williams.
Yeah, everybody knows Harlan Williams.
I do.
Do you?
He's Canadian. I thought you were Canadian. No, he's great.
Oh, well, it's crap.
No, he's great.
But what's cool though is Mick Foley is in this. Mankind himself, the big time WWE wrestler. Yeah, so he's in this, which is kind of cool. I'm trying to think of his name. I think his name was maybe Harry Sack. I think that was his name. I don't know, something like that. It was definitely one of those dumb things. And amongst the tapes, he gave me a ton of these kind of tapes, little home recordings here. But look at this. Back to the Future 3 with commercials, NBC broadcast. I checked it out. It's not, someone needed a better antenna, but it looks pretty good.
Why? How is it typed on the label?
Well, that's what he does. He goes all out. He scans the tapes. Okay. Yeah, I do know him. You're right.
Yeah. If Curtis says so, then he must be good.
Well, he gave me a solid example. You're like, he's from Canada. It's like, I don't care about that.
Harlan Williams, he was the cop who pulled over the lads in Dumb and Dumber and drank the pee.
Yeah. That guy's good. I like that guy. He's good.
Okay.
He didn't drink the pee. Oh, yeah, he did, didn't he? Did he drink the pee?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I haven't seen it in a long time. No, Grant goes through the tapes he's a maniac. And he actually wore out his really nice VCR that he had to do repairs on it. I told him, dude, don't use your number one equipment on this crap. But he goes through them, and then if they have commercials, I guess he types up on some little labels and sticks it on there. That's him doing that.
Wow.
Yeah. So thank you, Grant, if you're watching. I really appreciate it, buddy. Yeah. He's awesome.
Someone's got the sniffles. I wonder what that means.
No, dude, I just went through a big old pile of dust over there. And plus, you don't get sniffles from COVID. Also, I got this one too. I also got this at Whammy. I forgot to show this. You a big fan of the Triple H?
Nope.
Or China?
No.
Oh, man.
Horrible.
Missing. Look at that. He's over there giving him a little pedigree. Look, she's about to nail somebody with a chair.
Ugh.
It's their time.
What company put that out? What did it say on the bottom?
It's a WWE home release, WWF.
Throw it out.
They do their own production. Their early stuff was Coliseum Video, but I mean, I'm pretty sure they owned Coliseum Video. All right. Anyways, I'll show a tape that you like. What about this movie, Bill?
That you were supposed to put in my box.
No. I'm gonna give you the crappy. I'm gonna give you this movie, but not this movie. You're getting the cut box X rental.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, it's either that or nothing. But look at
I
this.
love
beauty.
my Chuck Bronson.
Look at this. Tell you that. Look at that, man. Ooh,
God damn
that's
it.
nice. Look at that. Got all the stickers. And there was one here that some jackass took off. I bet you they bought it from a sister store or another store and took that. That was kind of common. A lot of times, rental stores, when other competitors were going out of business, or if they had a sister store that had a different name, they would just slap their. Sometimes I've got tapes that got 3 different stores on them. They're just like, fuck it, just bring it back to one of them.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that must have been the number too, which is kind of
pretty cool.
Yeah, but
see, before you started talking with me, you wouldn't have went near any.
Dude, I've
action
seen this
movies
movie
or
before.
Charles
Get
Bronson
out of
movies.
here, dude. You
Just horror until he talked to me.
No, dude. You're high, dude. I thought you couldn't do that anymore, Bill.
I can't. No.
All right. Well, here's another one, Bill. I had to upgrade my print of this too because I had the crappy greatest hits. I don't even know if it was a greatest hits, but it was definitely beneath me. But look at this beautiful tape right here. Look at that. Nice little CBS Fox.
Pretty shiny.
Oh yeah, pretty nice. It even came with an action sticker on there. It is missing the outside label though, so I'll probably upgrade the tape at some point. But the box looks really nice. But the thing is I'll find some crappy box and I'll just swap them. But yeah, look at that. Back when they made quality tape, this thing right here, I could knock you out with it, Bill. This thing's heavy. They got some. I don't know what's going on there. Oh, that must be the number. Yeah, it was a former rental. That's probably the number. Got nothing to say about Commando? What's your favorite line?
What's he say when he gets up? Whatever he says about the guy he killed on the plane.
He's dead tired.
Yeah.
Don't wake him. He's dead tired.
There you go.
When he dropped, what was his name? Scully or Sally or I don't know, that one guy off the cliff. She's like, "What'd you do with him?" He's like, "Oh, I let him go." Like, he's the worst delivery, man. It's so bad. You know, they must have took like 80 takes or just like, I don't know. Fine, that's good enough. He's like, "You said I'd kill you last." I lied. You know what I mean? Like, all this stuff is just. Yeah, when he throws the pipe into Bennett, let off some steam, Bennett. You know,
there you go. Curtis got it for sure, but yet, you know, Van Damme tried to do lines like him, could never pull it off like Arnold.
No, and the thing is Arnold eventually got better, and I mean, I guess technically speaking, Van Damme did, but not Arnold status.
No, never did.
No.
Do you want me to take a turn?
Go ahead.
Or what?
No, yeah, go ahead.
I'm going to start off with a DVD, actually, because I saw this on the shelf, and
it really is.
It was just, I was sold on it. I had to see what this movie was. You ever seen Frogs?
I have not, but I have been looking for that on VHS, and that looks cool.
It like that, the hand coming out of the frog's mouth. So I thought it was like giant frogs.
It's not.
It's not that. No.
Spoiler alert.
Here's another spoiler. It's a really, really awful movie. It is so drawn out.
I am surprised. Honestly,
it is. There's the original poster. It's way cooler.
Oh yeah, that actually looks really cool. That would be a T-shirt right there.
Yeah, fun facts. It's just so much B-roll padding out this movie between the kills that are super, super lame. Like, one woman got killed by a turtle. You gotta watch out for those turtles. Yeah.
Like, how did that happen?
And it's one of these 2-sided discs. You love those.
Yeah, that was the dark days of DVDs.
but it got you a letterbox version of frogs, so that was
Yeah,
was
but you know
cool.
what? Sometimes they suck though, dude. Like I put on Invasion of the Body Snatchers. That's got one of those double deals like that.
Yeah.
And the thing was like this big on my TV. You're not seeing it was like this big. It and it's all the rest of the TVs there, and it's just like,
well, that's
it's trash, dude.
Curtis is right. Sam Elliott is super cool in this movie. No
Well,
mustache, no facial hair at all. At one point, he has to just rip his shirt off like this and jump in the water.
To
Sam
get away
Elliott,
from
man.
the frogs or to go towards the
No,
frogs?
to save
To
a
save
woman.
Yeah.
There were snakes in the water. He just goes, run, jumps in there. And no, he's amazing. He is so manly. He walks into every room pelvis first. Like he's telling you.
I mean, that's what you do. That's the move.
I gotta start doing that. Think I can pull that off?
I think you should try and video it.
So you showed Commando.
Yeah.
I'll give you my manly pickup from last week. Some Stallone.
Oh, dude! Now tell me that's not a Canadian version.
You want it to be a Canadian version?
No, I don't want it to be. I want you to have a legitimate tape for once.
Canadian versions are quite legitimate. Thank you.
I mean, in Canada, maybe.
Actually,
that's starting to look Canadian.
No, I don't see any Canadian on there.
Yeah,
no French.
That's really nice, man. That's nice.
So yeah, it's
I don't know, that top label, that thing on the top makes me think Canadian, but I don't know. Maybe it's your lighting.
Oh, it's so bright. I can't get the label. What thing on the top? That thing?
Yeah, I don't think mine's that color. I think you got a bootleg.
Oh,
I think that's
no. It matches the.
I know. That's what I'm saying. That adult version thing. That's not the first print, Bill. I'm looking at mine right now. Cobra
adult action.
Let me see your Warner Brothers. What does it look like? Let me see the logo. No. Turn it on the other side. The side view.
Oh.
Yeah. You got the second print thing. I don't know. That's still cool though. I mean, I think the fronts look the same. I'm just looking at the side. What's in the little square picture at the bottom? Is there a little picture?
Yeah, there is.
Well, who's in it? Oh yeah, that looks like the same picture. Yeah, you just got that adult thing at the top. Still
makes
pretty
mine
cool.
Cooler.
Maybe, I don't know.
I should have done tagline.
I don't want to. Oh, you would have lost on Cobra.
Yeah, I think you would have got that for sure.
I would have nailed Cobra. Come on.
I had to show my daughter's boyfriend a clip of this movie because he's a car.
Did you show him the one that when he ripped off the shirt?
No, because he's a car nut. So I had to show him Cobra's car because that thing
it's a badass car.
Oh my god, it's so heartbreaking to see it get busted up too. That car.
He's like, it's bad for your health. He goes, what is pinche? Me. And the guy's just like, and then he just rips his shirt off. That's how fucking men. Hey, listen, this is a fucking true story. 100%.
Story time here.
It's exclusive. I did that move. I had in a fight right on the side of my grandparents' house, right? This guy was trying to bully me, and he followed me to their house. And I was just waiting to get to their property because I felt like if some shit went down, I knew my grandpa would come out and wreck shop, if he saw it, right? I just felt like I didn't know this guy was a jock, and I wasn't quite sure what was going to happen. So we were squaring off, right? Nose to nose. And he's trying to do that, like, when the guy will flinch his hands, right? To like try to make you jump, like act like he's going to punch you so you react, right?
Yeah.
Well, nobody out of their right mind don't put their hands up. I mean, I want to block the punch. So then he kind of did a little smirk because, and I grabbed him by his shirt, Bill. He had the tank top. It was this pink tank top. Me and my friend Arthur, we always hated this stupid top. It was not because it was pink. It just was, right? I ripped it right off him, dude. Punched him right in the face. Gave him this big ass black eye. Hit him a couple times. Jacked his jaw up. He left. And I said, hey, don't forget your shirt. True story. I thought I was going to get my ass kicked. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it, dude. I thought for sure he's gonna kick my ass. His name was Jimmy Beasley. If you're watching, Jimmy, sorry, man. I hope your jaw got better. I found out from one of his friends. So his friends, he had a whole big group, right? They're trying to, I thought, oh shit, I'm gonna have to fight all these fucking guys. And really, Jimmy was the most appealing out of them. I mean, I'm thinking like, fuck, if I gotta fight one of them, I want it to be this dude. The other guys they just kept getting bigger. Well, he had this big friend. I think his name was Dusty. Or obviously, that's not his real name, but I think his name was Dusty. And we were in class together. And at first, like prior to me fighting this Jimmy guy, he would always kind of stare me down and everything. So now we're in class, Bill, and we're in computer class, right? We're learning the computers, right? And he comes up. We get paired together. The teacher just randomly paired us. I'm thinking, oh shit. So this guy comes and sits next to me. And he's like, I got to tell you something. I'm like, yeah. And he goes, Jimmy's jaw hurt him for a month. And he had to take his mom to the hospital. His mom took him to the hospital, have it x-rayed. And I was like, no shit. And he just started laughing. He's like, oh, we don't, we've been making fun of him ever since.
Jimmy's jaw.
Yeah. Oh, Jimmy. But yeah, I ripped his shirt off just like Stallone. I should have kept the damn shirt. If I would have thought it out, I would have kept it.
Well, as pacifist, of course, I don't support that, but I'm glad.
I was getting picked on, Bill. What was I supposed to do? You would have just let Jimmy beat you up? Come on. You got to take a stand somewhere.
Would have found a way.
Well, I took a stand. Anyway, go ahead. What else you got?
Diplomacy.
I gave a little diplomacy. I gave his shirt back.
Now, I don't know if you saw on the socials, but I was pretty excited. I found a second one of these Toshiba VCRs that has the HDMI out. That was the most exciting. Did you not see that?
Is that the one that you told sent to the VHS? The Video Archives podcast? Is that the one they retweeted or replied to?
I'm not sure. I don't remember.
Oh. Yeah, I did see that. That was pretty cool. You got a little bit of reply from my favorite podcast.
For VCR? Yeah. I don't remember doing that. Anyways,
you don't remember that? Oh, okay.
I couldn't believe that day walking into the thrift store, and on top of all the junk electronics was this thing just glistening. This was at the end of the day too. I don't know how no one else grabbed this thing, but it was sitting there. Toshiba VCR with the DVD player, and I whipped it around the back. Sure enough, had the HDMI out.
Oh, dude. You have the remote? God.
With the remote.
Oh.
As you know, I've been searching for the remote for
I know. So now you got it for both.
And the remote is like $40 on eBay.
I know, because I got the same model without the remote.
This is like $10. I got this deck and the remote. So, and what you need the specific remote for this machine if you want to dub from VCR,
the DVD to
or either way, because it has a button dubbing, and that's not on board.
Yeah, that sucks because the other ones I have don't have that. You can just hit a button on the front of it. Now you can dub. That's cool, man. How much did it cost you?
$10.
Oh, did you already say that? $10.
Yeah.
Hey, didn't you pay like 65, 70 Canadian for that other one?
Yeah, I paid up for that one. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, now you can combine them together and you split the math and doesn't sound so bad. Now it's like 35 a piece or something.
Yeah, it's something. And now that I had the remote, I can actually select the on-screen menus and stuff. I can actually see what the machine is capable of. Like right now, I could only toggle between progressive and non or interlaced. Now I can go through the steps of 480p, 720p, 1080i, and see it all on the screen. So very exciting. Anyways, that day, as I got that machine, I also found this tape to test on it. It was It's the Muppets Jim Henson video.
Now I had a question. This was when I drive a lot, right? And I was thinking about the Muppets. Now, are the Muppets and Sesame Street in the same puppet universe?
Well, they're made by the same people. Now, do they
Doesn't
exist in the
necessarily
same
mean
universe?
right. Yeah. Do they exist in the same universe? Like, in theory, could Kermit take a left turn to end up on Sesame Street?
Oh, Jesus.
I don't think there was any crossovers, were there? I don't think there ever was.
What, Gonzo never appeared on Sesame
I
Street?
don't know. I can't remember. I didn't Google it. I was just trying to go off memory. I don't remember if they ever had a crossover.
Anyways, this was a lot of fun. This tape has a bunch of their sketches all put together.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, dude. That's way cool. I like all that Muppet stuff, man. I was watching the first Muppet movie, or at least a little bit of it the other day. I don't know. I just remember just loving that thing as a kid.
Okay, so this is a group of tapes that I found all together. I don't know if VHS Mikey is still around, but this relates to stuff that he's shown off before. And then later on, I'm going to show you a killer sealed tape that I found today. Sealed
today.
That's your tease for later.
Hunting on your day off.
And it relates to the podcast that has been just a shining beacon in my life since it's premiered last year.
See, Curtis knows. See, we got a big time Hollywood actor here. He's here for all the info.
The Video Archives podcast. It relates to that, a movie that they turned me on to. So stay tuned for that.
Well, yeah, and I've been getting my little pile going because, well, I already had it going, but I'm trying to get them together because at that tape swap, I might bump into the Gala's going to be there, so that'd be awesome. I might have her autograph something, maybe, or maybe not. She did say she's going to go there and throw tapes at people, so we'll see.
I'm telling you, if I just had a couple moments to ask a few questions, that's all I need.
Well, just tell me, and you can filter them through me.
I know. I don't like using you like that.
You don't want
because you get all the credits. Yeah.
No, I'm gonna eventually tell her about my good friend Bill from Canada. That's gonna happen. I mean, she is the one who probably retweeted your picture. I'm pretty sure she's in charge of their social. I could be wrong, but it feels I think that's a given. She's the producer of the show, and I think she does all their social now.
No, she's busy. She's on.
Yeah. So when she retweeted your little VCR pickup, that was, or when the podcast did, that was her.
I don't remember that, but
you don't remember that. You didn't.
They retweet me all the time.
You didn't screenshot that and print it out, and it's hanging in your dungeon right now.
No, they're always retweeting my stuff.
Oh,
just today, they retweeted my stuff. Come on.
Okay. I mean, fair enough.
So anyways, this is a group of stuff. Did you watch the episode VHS Mikey talked about the TV Teddy Ruxpin tapes?
Yes.
Well, it was so weird because like the day he did that is the day I found like 5 of them.
Oh, you might have to put that in the VHS Mikey box. What are you going to do with that crap?
Well, I was going to
what
a lot.
Is that the... Get that a little closer. Oh, man. Open it up. Let me see the label on the tape.
You might have stain bears.
Well, but on the tape, they have some misprints.
Really?
That's
no.
That's no. There are legitimate misprints. If you followed our friend, my good friend Josh from Lunch Meat, he's shown the tape. They're out there, but that's stained. But
yeah,
listen, there are some misprints. Believe it or don't, I don't care. It's real.
So, well, let's get back to what this. So, did Teddy Ruxpin listen to this movie as you played it? And
I would
interacted with it?
He read it to you or something. I think you hooked to him or something. You probably plug him into the VCR or something.
So this was a special Teddy Ruxpin that did not work with cassettes, worked with an RCA plug.
I would imagine there must be some sort of plug that probably the audio maybe went through Teddy or something.
Okay. And then we got In Giant Bat Cave.
Oh, that looks cool. All right, let's see the label.
Berenstain.
Go to the label. If you got the Berenstain, I would hate you so much. No, that's a stain.
Videotape series. And Not So Buried Treasure.
Yeah.
Oop.
Yeah, you're close there. Nope, still Berenstain.
30 minutes, and they give them
Yeah.
normal reels. See,
I
then
mean,
have
it's
your
it doesn't have those janky Coliseum tape reels that I got, but
and the bears in Wild Wild Honey. I
man.
saw an adult film name that
Did you?
title too.
Did you know?
Yeah.
All right. I mean, you could just say yes or no.
Well, this is a show. This is
Well, okay,
people
but
want to see.
imagine if somebody's popping in from my link and all they're seeing is
You're supposed to be
Berenstain
talking.
Bears.
$2 each on these tapes, by the way. So.
And that's pretty good.
And
And
this
Canadian too. That's 85 cents American.
I don't know this series or these stories. Maybe you can fill me in. The Riki
Tiki Tavi. Yeah. I don't really. It has to do with a mongoose and a that's the mongoose, and I guess he's always kicking cobras' ass or something, like actual cobras.
But look at it, narrated by Orson Welles.
Yeah, I think Orson was hurting for money. I mean, I'm not sure Orson Welles' estate. I'm just guessing.
Yeah, you don't want to make the
Well,
estate
no, I know. I'm just joking. It's all in jest. Orson Welles' estate.
So that was the nice little lot of weird Teddy TV tapes that I had never seen before. So I thought I should grab them. And so yeah. I'll give you one more tape before
It's all from Canada.
Yeah.
It's amazing. I didn't know they had cool stuff up there, Bill. You amaze me sometimes with your cool VCR and the Berenstain Bear tapes.
Come on. Tagline.
Cobra.
Oh, there's no good tagline, really.
All right, well then forget it.
The original Highlander.
Yeah,
on HBO
I've
video.
still never seen it.
What?
No, I've never watched that movie. I think I've seen parts of it, but I don't remember watching it from beginning to end. Because Duke found that recently, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nicely rated R.
Yeah, but I will give it a try. I know I'll like it. I don't know. It's just one of those things that slip through the cracks.
It's so crazy because this is Sean Connery's in this movie, but no Sean Connery anywhere.
Yeah, that is weird. That seems like a Canadian print. Because why wouldn't Sean Connery be on that box?
No, this is a U.S. print.
No. And you know what? That's a cool. I like that distributor too. That's pretty dope.
Weintraub.
Yeah, I am going to check it out, Curtis. It's on my list. Okay, let me.
Okay, so 2 sealed tapes to go.
You're going to show them right now?
No.
Okay, you got to have a coup de grace at the end or something.
Yeah.
Okay, there was 2 more things from Whammy. I forgot. This one's cool because I mean it's a soap opera, so I always grab these tapes when I can find them because there's a certain commercial I want, especially in the 2000s, and this was 2006, so I haven't gone through it yet, other than at the store. Oh, and that's another thing I forgot to say. Whammy has a little VCR TV combo that you can actually put the tapes on, and any tape, I'm assuming, because he didn't say what I could put in there or not. So Curtis tipped me off to it. So I just started taking stacks over there and popping them in, seeing if there was anything interesting on it. And it sucks, dude. They had probably the network debut of Jaws, all jacked up, no commercials too. It couldn't keep this. It was just like jittering the whole time, and no commercials. Yeah. I would have probably just took it, but I was so disgusted. And then they had Death Wish, the first Death Wish. No commercials, but it was more of a syndicated channel, so it wasn't like an ABC or nothing, none of the main channels. But I would have loved it if it had the commercials. Nope, all edited, razor sharp editing too. Like not even a hint of a commercial. Bill, I sat there and fast forwarded 20 minutes, and I'm thinking, I saw the intro. This was like, hey, this is your channel 23's movie of the weekend or whatever. So it was a regular TV show. Or a regular TV network. Nothing. So anyway, I picked this up. Look at this. It's nice to see that it wasn't just, ladies. Mark's request that you return his soap opera tape.
What?
Okay. Mark wanted his tape back. Please return
Mark's request. That is so weird.
Well, no, I mean, men watch soap operas too, Bill. Let's not be.
I wouldn't put I request and then on another label, please return. This is just wacky.
Well, listen, he was trying to guilt you. Please return. And then he personalized it. This is Mark's request. Okay. Please return. Not just anybody's asking. This isn't the library asking. It's Mark. And he wants his tape back, please. He's very polite. And then on the way out, they had a little pop-up event. That's what the kids call, they just show up and start selling crap. But you got to sound cool. You got to act like you know what you're talking about, or you're just a stupid boomer, okay? It's a pop-up.
Yeah.
All right? You got a pop-up. They got a pop-up going on. Of course, I know what a pop-up is. Anyway, a pop-up happened as we were leaving, and I stopped at one of the booths, and I saw this. It's a book. I do read every now and then. I'll never read this, but, I'll read the cover. And, I look at it, and I'm like, so how much do you want for this? Oh, that? I'm like, yeah. He goes, I don't know. How about $1? I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Here's your fucking $1. Like, you took all that time to say $1? I thought he was gonna be like $5 or something. I don't know what he was gonna say, but he was all hemming and hawing. It was just $1.
Everyone's intimidated by you. Come on.
Oh, please. I was super friendly. He could have I would have gave him more, but All right. This is a little off the VHS kick for a second.
Oh, let me tell you.
He shows up right then. Well, guess what? I'm going to show some CED next.
I don't want to see these CEDs because it's going to bring up bad memories.
Bad memories? I'm sorry, Mr. 30 minutes to reply.
Oh, no way.
Dude, I'm out hunting, dude. I can't sit in the store for 20 minutes while you go meticulously through each one.
Nothing but garbage.
I want this one. I want that one. I bought you two. Jackass, look. Here, I got you the longest yard. All right. A little bit of that going on in the back. Look at that hairdo. That's fucking awesome.
Wow.
And then and Curtis is gonna like this one too, because me and Curtis, we watch older movies, Bill. Not just you. We don't just put them on the shelf. We actually watch them. And I watched this one a couple years back on Curtis's recommendation, and but I got you that. Look at that.
Beauty. Thank you.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool movie. I dug it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Oh, yeah. Let's see that back picture.
Oh, you want to see it again?
This is the Joy CDs. They had awesome covers.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. I mean, this format was dead before it even made it to market, but it is pretty cool, and I'm glad they still exist. I really need to get a needle or a stylus for mine, because it works and it'll play, but it skips and it just goes backwards. So it's the stylus has the issue. But I mean, if nothing else, to watch Daffy Duck's Fantastic Island. I mean, come on. I remember watching this as a kid. I loved it.
If the audience could know the movies that you passed over as lame, that were there, my gosh.
Listen, I
cool
showed you
covers
a couple.
Too.
Oh, check out Sudden Impact, Mr. Armor Action Guy. Oh, no, I don't want that. The thing is too small. Well, what the fuck you want it for then? You just want to look at it. Sorry I didn't get you Gone with the Wind, Bill. All right.
There was the Boys from Brazil, I think.
Oh, yeah,
super cool cover.
You got to get the Boys from Brazil on CED.
It was all about the covers, how cool they were.
Okay.
There were many, many others. I can't remember them all now, but he just showed me just to show off how many were there. He sent me a wide shot of all the spines.
I offered to buy you some, and I was saying I don't see anything else worth buying, but.
And then I was able to zoom. I'm like, oh, there. Typing as fast as possible.
Typing as fast as possible. Dude, I was 3 stores away when you finally got back to me. I kept saying anything else because I'm going to go. No reply.
Ah,
I even tried calling you. You didn't even answer.
it's not true.
That
Audience
I
knows.
have the missed call. That's true. Anyway, I went on a Turtles kick because I wanted to. I'm tired of looking for them, and I come across them every now and then, but they're usually in really bad shape. So I just made a clean sweep on the eBay. They were all like they were all way cheaper than I thought they would be. I just bought them all. So
Nice.
uh, I got the coming out of the shells tour, the making of. You see a little bit of a turtle dong action there. Yeah, what do you think of that? He's a little hang low. So I got that, but of course, you can't have that without actually having the turtle show, the tour.
I like it's the letters are embossed a little on there.
Yeah, they are. They a little bit. It's pretty cool. They're not the best of shape, but it was all cheap. It was a pretty cheap lot, and I just said fuck it. Then I got the making of the movie, and there is actually a making of part 2 as well, so I'm gonna have to get that. And then nothing would be complete without they had because part 2 was so popular with Vanilla Ice, they had to like take off the big Vanilla Ice and make it a single, like a VHS single. Like,
wow.
yeah, so you can see him sing the Ninja Rap. But it actually had some extra stuff on there. A little bit of interviews with Vanilla and Robert Van Winkle. I should have made you guess that, what his name was. All right, so you know how we're big on manifesting in our little universe. I have been my baby, my Toshiba VCR TV VCR combo recently was in really bad shape. It is kind of the thing that really kicked off my my Planet of the Tapes TikTok, and it really got me interested in doing more with it, right? And I started getting like just really bad tracking issues. It couldn't fix it. So I've been wanting to buy the same one, so I've been thinking about it. And we were going to go hit the estate sales, and I was, I always put it out there. I say, Shannon, what do you want to find? And she always something lame, I don't know, a fucking dish or something. I go, okay, think bigger than that. I said it out in the universe. I want to find a replacement unit for my combo. I want to find the same Toshiba, and I can't. It's over there, but you've seen it. I mean, I put a video out, but it was in this kid's room. I should have recorded picking it up. I just wanted to grab it for someone else grabbed it, but I should have I could have muscled everybody out of the way, and as I do. And it had a $38 price tag on it. I grabbed it, and so once it was mine, I plugged it in. I tested it with a Lion King tape, worked great. So I noticed that they had the owner's manual there, sit right next to it. They talk about they purchased it at Costco. Here's the date. That's how much they paid. I mean, I don't know why they needed to do that. I mean, the receipt's not in here, so. What's going on?
It's a phone call's coming in. Hold on.
You hack.
You made me hang on by my father. Good work.
No, he'll be okay. Hey, what's up, dude? So I said, surely they have to have the remote. So there was like this thing in the way. So I moved the shit out of the way because there was like, they had everything pushed up against this, like a cabinet. I was like, it's got to be in that cabinet. Opened it up, boom, remote, got it all, took it to the counter. And I noticed the guy, I remember him from another guy. His name's Larry. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to go chat with Larry before. I'm going to get this cheaper. So I go up, and as I'm walking up to Larry, some guy intercepts me, and he wants to start talking wrestling, which will show you some of I also got these ECW tapes. You like the ECW, don't you, Bill?
We already did wrestling today.
Well,
we're good.
There's actually one more tape over here. Hold on. I got to show them all. Oh, shit. I'm missing one of them, Bill. They're around. Oh, here it is. Anarchy Rules. Okay, here's my ECW. I just got in the hardcore. I mean, this one's dope, too. I just got in hardcore history today. But anyway, so I had my AEW shirt on, which, everybody knows what AEW is. And so this rando guy walks up, starts talking to me. We start talking wrestling. All of a sudden, what catches Larry's ear? Wrestling talk. He comes up, he starts joining in, he starts telling me he was at the show. We started bullshitting. I butter him up. Oh man, you know all the wrestling stuff, Larry. Good job. And then I was like, hey Larry, is this the day of the event? Or because usually the way estate sales work is day one, it's usually whatever the price is. Day two, typically it goes half off. And I was like, is this the first or second? Is this the cheaper day? And he goes, well, no. But what do you got? And I'm like, well, I got that TV over there. He goes, what's it say on it? He's like $38. And I also had a couple other items stuck on it. And I didn't even, I mean, they're on top of it. And I was like, and that other crap right there. And he's like, I just give you $25. I'm like, oh, thanks, Larry. I would have paid him 50 easily just to replace. And I get it home. I realize not only is it like the same everything, the model, but it's 1 year newer. So I even upgraded a year. It was in this kid's bedroom. That kid never watched it. Those tapes are all brand new. You open them up and still had the paperwork in them, and it's perfect. Anyway, and also for some reason this was where. Oh no, I found this in L.A. Never mind. This was a part of our L.A. thing. Curtis tried to talk me out, but look at this bootleg looking Video Classics.
Yeah.
I mean, it still has a little bit of charm to it, though, don't it?
Let's use the same picture on the back.
Well, you got to, right?
Roger.
Look at their shitty prices in LA, though. I mean, everyone was $3. I'm like, good Lord.
Well, I'm glad you're getting ripped off of Value Village like me.
Yeah, I got kind of a finale. Oh, yeah, one other tape. We'll get to 2 more tapes, and then we'll pull Curtis in. And then I got a mild finale. You ever watch Airheads?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So I snagged this off eBay a lot. And they all ended up being like $3 a piece. And I'm like, oh, cool. The other ones were upgrades and they're out of reach. But I needed this. This is a first print, really clean.
First print, eh?
Yeah, but look at this. Check this out. Whoop. Look at that, Bill. It has this like special sticker on the. I don't even know what that's about. But
yeah,
it was a
cool.
Blockbuster tape. And you know how I like Blockbuster with the store IDs on them, Bill? Look.
I don't like that Blockbuster sticker.
Oh, I love it. Love it. And look at it's got the Blockbuster ID on it. That's cool. I could track it down to the actual store with that.
Well, that's important. I got that tape somewhere here. I'm looking for it.
You know, you poser. You should have it within arm's reach. Also, since we were talking about the Video Archives podcast earlier, I picked this up too. So, a little bit Star 80 there, huh? What do you think of that?
That goes in my box.
Look at that.
We talked about this. Those tapes I'm looking for.
Star 80, baby.
God damn it.
All right, go ahead. Okay,
wow.
I got 3 more things to show.
We learned some stuff in that segment.
Yeah. Dude, you're the guy. You do that. I sent you stuff for the people. I don't remember you saying it. Anyways, that DuckTales tape, I'm pretty sure Curtis has it. And if not, I mean, it's in the box. I'm not trying to keep it from Curtis. So, Curtis, calm down. Take your meds. Okay, 2 more things. All right. This one, you know, a lot of posers, they'll have this version of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which, you know, it's fine if you're on a budget and, you know, you go with the Video Treasures.
I don't even have that one.
Well, I found this at Goodwill a few years ago. So, I mean, it was better than nothing. I mean, what's crazy, though, is this is actually the right tape, though. So, I mean, it's the legit tape. It was just in the bullshit box.
Yeah,
so, yeah, I don't even know how that happened. No, this is the real tape.
I'm seeing Canon there.
No. It's the real tape. It's just in the Video Treasure box. So, I don't even know how that happened. But yet, it's still a later print because the first print, the tape would look like this. You know, you'll have this thing on the top. Like a lot of the early medias, they'll have that 2-tone action. But if you look at the stickers, I mean, everything seems the same to me. I don't know. Maybe not. I haven't put them side by side yet. Yeah, it looks the same to me.
So would Video Treasures maybe have bought up
like that is a possibility too. They might have just slapped their box on and used up their old sticker. I mean, it's a good copy though. I mean, it's heavy. I don't know. I have to look more into it. But either way, this was the one I had, and I replaced it with the proper one, the one that's got the Canon and all that stuff. But I mean, they're kind of cool to have them both, I guess, because there is a little bit of difference to the case. And I mean, I'm going to keep the other one. It's going to go into a secondary area. But even on the sides, like the Canon just has their logo, and then this one has old grandpa there with his chainsaw or whatever. Anyway, yeah. So there, and then you want the last one, or you want to go and then me show the last one? What do you want to do?
Oh yeah, I can go.
Go ahead.
Because you'll surely have something that'll really end the show well.
Well, I think so, and it's a little. We can even talk a little bit on it. So go ahead.
So, sealed tape I found.
Everybody don't turn off now. He doesn't mean nothing by it.
Best Picture, 1984. Is that enough of a hint?
Best Picture of 84? It's got to be Ghostbusters, right?
How about winner of 8 Academy Awards, including Best Picture?
84? Gremlins? What you got?
You think Curtis would nail this right away?
Is Chris final? What?
An awesome DuckTales.
Oh, yeah.
So I found this copy of. Oh, he got it just as I raised it.
Yes. Yeah. Well, he Googled it.
On HBO Video, the shrink wrap still has the old.
That's actually pretty cool. That's like an early print or first print. That looks good.
That's the HBO stamp on the shrink there.
Yeah. That's called a watermark.
Or stamp on the shrink.
I am doing an unboxing right now, Bill, but I won't show it yet. I won't step on you.
I am hearing it, so that's okay.
But Curtis is gonna like this. It's pretty cool.
And then there's your original price from 1995. No.
Yeah, you better take the hair dryer to that Value Village sticker.
That'll come right off there.
Yeah, be careful with that.
That'll come off. No big deal.
Be careful.
Okay. Now, what did you talk about earlier? How you manifest?
Yes, we got to manifest when you go out hunting.
Got to manifest. And I've talked to you before about the Video Archives podcast and how much I love finding their movies and watching them. I find them online in certain sites, but it'd be great to find VHS copies of it because that would look the best. Because what you find online of some of these super obscure movies is less than ideal.
Right.
Although,
and some of these movies never made it to the other formats, correct?
Yeah, oh, definitely, for sure.
Yeah.
Now,
I mean, you're not getting them on 4K and all that.
Yeah.
Stuff.
No. Some of them,
sure, but not some of them. Not well. You said obscure, so those were the ones I was referring to.
This isn't their most obscure movie, but I was pretty happy to find it. It was. Do you remember? You're a big fan of the podcast. This movie starring Michael Caine and Angie Dickinson.
Angie, right?
It's a Brian De Palma film.
Of course. Go ahead.
That's enough. Do you not know?
Show the reveal. I know, but do you know?
It is Dressed to Kill.
Now, see, if you, I know you're trying to rope me in and being wrong, but if you were a legitimate collector, you'd have the better version. Go ahead, continue. But yours is sealed, but
this is sealed. Look at that. Here he goes. Here he goes.
Go ahead, Bill. Keep jabbering.
This time I will give it to him. Although I manifested this tape, so I am happy with it. Although it is an HGV copy of Dressed to Kill, so that's a Canadian video production company, distribution company. And you can feel the lightness in this tape. It is not a good dub at all. But I have the tape now, so that's cool. And it was a goddamn great movie as well. De Palma thriller.
All right, we don't have enough time for me to dig it up, but I have it in the clamshell. I've been doing some rearranging and it wasn't working where I had it, so I don't know where it is right now. But let's just say it's in this room.
So
That's all.
there's your HGV
Yeah,
logo.
that's so lame, dude. I can't believe you would show that. Man, that's not pissing me off. Where that copy is? I was
I
gonna
was
watch.
still, man, so happy to find it.
Shit, no, that's still pretty. Are you gonna open it?
No.
Oh, come on, it's Canadian. It ain't worth nothing.
Yeah, I guess so, but it's not like it's a good print on here anyways. And
Well,
online I did find an
you were
excellent.
able to watch it. Oh,
Oh yeah. There was a full-on HD version of this to watch.
well, you pissed me off. Now I don't know where my copy is, Bill. I was gonna show it off and be all cool, but shit, I don't know where I put it.
Well, you've been pissed off all episode, so.
Well, it's around here though.
All right. That was my huge finale, but that's what you get because I have very few places to source my tapes in the winter in Canada here.
All right, well, here's a semi-finale. I just opened this one up earlier when you were talking. I don't know, it just kind of bored me, so I decided to open up this box. And look at this. Smack 'em, whack 'em. Look at that. Yeah, it's next to your DuckTales. Now, your DuckTales is in the garage. That's where Bill keeps all his important stuff. What's significant about this, there was a time where there was a match that you could only see if you had this tape. Now, with, the network, it's on the network now. But for a very long time, you could only see Bret Hart regain the title off of Ric Flair. And the only way to see it was on this match. Or on this tape, I mean. And it's pretty cool. I mean, look at this, Bill. Look at that cover. I mean, you should be interested in this. This is your guy, fucking president.
Yeah.
Don't you have one of the the Bret Hart, like those little hearts tattooed on your butt or something?
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, my lower back.
Lower back. Yeah, it's a tramp stamp.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, shit. Now where did I put my grand finale tape? Oh, here we go. All right. So not everything on VHS is like the rare stuff isn't always necessarily horror, but it's not always necessarily old. Now I've showed some of those tapes before. I've showed the History of Violence, which I got recently, a few months back, and Donnie Darko's kind of a little pricier, 40-50 bucks. Mulholland Drive goes for about 30 bucks or so. And this kind of falls into that range. This I've seen it as high as 100 and I've seen it as low as about 40 or 50. But this guy had this really cool sale the other day. And I mean, and this thing is in immaculate shape. And I mean, it was really, I would say his name, but honestly, it's a weird name. I have to read it to say it, but it's like something. Anyway, Shaun of the Dead. I mean, this thing is just so clean and really hard to find because this is when DVD was everywhere. And
yeah.
Nobody was buying VHS anymore. Like, matter of fact, this wasn't even a rental. So this was actually, well, maybe it was. Nope, it wasn't even a rental. This is new old stock. So somebody actually bought it and opened it or something. They probably got it for like $3 at Walmart when they were just blowing them out. But really good shape, man. Kind of timely considering we've both been enjoying The Last of Us, right? Are you fully caught up, Bill?
Fully caught up. Yeah.
What'd you think of that last episode without maybe giving away spoilers?
Well done.
Yeah, right.
Powerful.
Woo.
I didn't know that was coming.
I didn't either. I've never played the game, so I don't know anything about anything. So I am completely fresh on the story. And I know there was a deviation in this last episode. Doesn't follow the game, I suppose. It's different, but that's good because I don't care. I just want them to make good TV. I mean, let's be honest. I think a lot of the complaints are coming from people. There might be some homophobia going on. I don't know. I mean, I'd like to think they're just complaining because they're game purists, but it seems like if you didn't like that episode, I don't know, man. That might be the best hour of television I've ever watched. That was awesome.
That's how you do a self-contained bottle episode. Yep. Like that's pro, man. That wasn't like fluff or fill. It's not like Harry Kim goes to the holodeck for an episode. It was as important a watch as the rest of the episodes.
Right. And it all connected too. That was the other thing. It wasn't just throwaway. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like you got background from the main protagonist, or at least one of the two main protagonists. So you did still get that connection with him. And then you got the payoff at the end. The Linda Ronstadt song was like excellent choice. Like, you know what I mean? Like I don't think they could have picked a better song considering how the characters, both characters, you got your couple that we were following, but you also got, you know, Joel and Tess. I mean, there was that subtext there as well. Perfect, man. That was awesome. I loved it. I can't wait to see the next episode. I don't know what they're gonna do because they've set the bar really high. I feel like every episode just gets better. I really liked the first episode, and then the second episode, I loved it more. I was like, wow, I thought that was great. And then this third episode comes along, and I'm just like, I don't even remember the second episode now. It was so good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was just so good. But man, I'm really happy. You know,
There's
here I thought, Bill, that I was gonna watch, you know, a zombie horror show, and I just happened to see like the most beautiful gay romance I've ever seen in my life. You know what I mean? Like that literally brought me to tears. Okay, like I'm like, what
nice.
the hell is this shit? You know what I mean? Like I didn't know where this watery substance was coming from. But
Yeah. Very well
it took me up.
constructed.
Yeah.
You probably said too much, actually.
I don't care. Whatever. There's 4 people in the chat, so sorry.
Okay.
Sorry, 4 people. Curtis
Yeah.
saw it, so 3 people.
Yeah, it's good. Also, before we go, it's my time's up. I gotta get to bed, but I did want, this has become also the Retro Nonsense Podcast after show quite a bit.
Yeah.
This
You want to
show.
go into that real quick to say that you realized that you're a hypocrite?
Oh no, did I? No, I wanted to congratulate you guys on another good episode,
Okay.
and also give you props for guiding Duke into certain traps and saying certain things,
I said
admitting things.
I dug a little hole, put a little grass out there, and
But
little leaves.
it did made me think as I was laughing along with it, and then I went, oh shit, oh, maybe I'm kind of part of this, because when you brought up the point of male perspective romantic comedy versus a female perspective romantic comedy, I might be just right marching in step with Duke, because I don't want to see Romy and Michelle. I don't want to see, I don't know, Legally Blonde.
My best friend's wedding.
I don't want to see that.
Hope Floats.
I've walked out of Hope Floats. I've seen the beginning of it. I walked out of it.
And you don't acknowledge any of the Molly Ringwald stuff or any of those.
There might be a record of me saying those are all horrible.
You think that Pretty in Pink is trash. I believe that's what you said. Something like that.
I did. So I've like, ever since your episode, I've been racking my brains. I must have seen a female perspective romantic comedy. And, you know, we talked a little bit. Pretty Woman. That's 50-50.
Yeah, I'm going to say that's 50-50. I wanted to argue with you when we started talking about that, but that's a 50-50. And if it's any leaning, it would be leaning a little bit towards Julia's character, but not by much. I mean, it could be like a 55-45 situation, but it's definitely not 100% woman.
A lot of
the only thing I would say though is the big moments in that are her moments. I think if you had to replace one of the actors, like you just had no choice, one of them had to go, you're getting rid of Gear. I think she has the bigger part, the bigger moments, but as far as the story goes, it's both of their journeys. He's coming to this conclusion that he needs to change his life, and so is she, and then, you know, whatever. But yeah, I'll agree with that. And I was even thinking, like, I think Sleepless in Seattle is a 50-50. Harry Met Sally's probably a 50-50. Maybe leaning towards Billy a little bit, maybe, but I think it's still a 50-50.
Yeah. So it's what is, and the only thing I could think of was, again, from the Video Archives podcast, they did an episode with this movie starring Christy McNichol and Tatum O'Neal as like young teenagers coming of age, called Little Darlings.
Mm-hmm.
And man, that was such a powerful and fantastic film, and it was totally from the girls' perspective.
Okay.
But their performances were so like Christy McNichol. I don't know how she didn't get nominated.
Call that a rom-com or a romantic drama? See, I think that's part of the problem. Yeah.
There was comedy. It was comedy.
Okay.
Coming of age.
Coming of age. I know, but I think it's a multi-genre that has some comedy in it. I don't think I could classify that as a rom-com.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just saying, as you pursue this further with Duke and straightening them out, maybe you're going to have to throw some examples.
I know. I'm going to have to. I was discussing this topic with a woman so I can get her with Shannon. I wanted to get her. I wanted to get some feedback because she, she's into rom-coms. So she started throwing some at me, and I realized I hadn't seen a lot of them either. So, but I don't mind. There's plenty I've seen that I do like. But frankly, Duke hasn't told me anything of his opinion so far. I know he's watched When Harry Met Sally. I don't know if he's watched the other two are going to be Pretty Woman and then Sleepless in Seattle. Those are the three that he has to watch, and he's going to have to give me his honest opinion. Hopefully, he's being honest and not just sitting there being all grouchy when he's watching them.
That's true. That's part of it.
It is part of it. You kind of have to let yourself get involved in the story. But I mean, whatever he does is on him. I can't make him watch it the way I want him to watch it. But I'm hoping he's not stressed out and he's just sitting back, watching him with an open mind. And I think he would enjoy. I know for sure I would be shocked. I would be shocked if he doesn't like Pretty Woman. I mean, like I said, I'm a little annoyed with Billy Crystal, so I didn't really love When Harry Met Sally. I don't hate it. I just don't really. I'm not a Crystal guy. I don't really like him. I mean, he's fine to me, but I know you're always honest, Duke. I'm joking. Come on, we're trying to hype this up a little bit, dude. So I could, but if he doesn't like Pretty Woman, man,
I just rewatched it.
Come on,
last week, just to. After your show, I said I'm gonna watch this again just to make sure I'm not crazy. Yeah, it's still good.
Masterpiece. Get out of here.
Takes a little bit of time. I could see Duke going, "Oh, nothing's happening."
Yeah.
So I put myself in Duke's mindset, to.
But you use your Joe voice. Go ahead.
Yeah.
That was your Joe voice, by the way. But go ahead.
But then she is a movie star. Right? A bona fide movie star that sucks
the whole screen.
All the light into her.
Yeah.
And that it's a rare commodity. There are very few that are like, boom, movie star.
Right.
100%. Ingrid Bergman, Julie Roberts. Well, Meg Ryan in those early days too. But I was in love with her. So that was a whole
but I think Julia could still she did a few years ago with that one show. Anyway. It's about the soldiers. It's on Apple. You don't watch Apple TV, so it doesn't even matter to.
Right. Okay.
Anyways, it's a good show.
Anyways, I'll be interested to hear you come up with some female. Focus.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a little bit better on that because I was trying to nail them, and I can't say that I've seen a lot of them. So I'm going to take my own challenge and watch them. I just know that I enjoy the romantic movie, and I don't care. Like, I always thought of Pretty Woman as a woman's perspective, but the more we started talking about it, I started thinking, well, it is probably 50-50. But
yeah.
So yeah. But okay. I want to hear what Duke's gonna be watching them. We're gonna try to knock it out around the middle of the month. I don't know if you still hear Curtis. A little shout out to Curtis because it was his idea to have Duke watch them. It's a good idea. I take good ideas. The other ideas, like a lot of Bill stuff, I just ignore. But he is a Hollywood insider, so I mean, I kind of have to at least listen.
Yeah,
I don't have to do it, but
And hey, if you guys were to open up one of these movies as a group watch that people do, a watch party, is what the kids say, that could be a thing too.
What do you mean? Like as a podcast form, or we're gonna do it online? What are we talking about?
Yeah, you all watch the movie at the same time online,
Oh.
and like there's some kind of deal going on where you can chat at the same time. I don't know if.
Oh, well, I don't know. We'll do that. We'll have a pop up at the same time. So
There you
how
go.
about
That's what the
Yeah.
kids do.
We'll do a pop up. You know, I was gonna try to say some of their catchphrases, but I think I'm about a year behind right now, so I'm not even gonna do it.
Well, let me tell you, I got to get to bed. I got to get up super early. It is currently the coldest night yet we've had this winter.
Oh, Jesus, that sucks.
It is going to be minus 35 with the wind chill. No, minus 36 when I get up with the wind chill.
Ooh, minus?
Minus.
But are you Celsius or Fahrenheit? I guess it doesn't matter. It's just really cold, right?
Yeah, it's
real cold. It doesn't matter. I'm trying to think how that relates to us, because if we had a minus 36, like every one of our pipes would be broken. So I think we're talking different stuff here. Anyway, it's really cold up there.
Yeah,
it's just super cold. We'll go with that. All right, let's get you to bed.
Okay, thanks everyone for joining us. Good seeing everyone. Chris Roberts, thanks again for making time for this show.
Yeah, it's great.
Happy to see you. And he's going to have lots more for us on Midnight is Flashing.
I'll be sure to have all my American gear on next time to counteract your crappy hockey team. I will have like a San Jose Sharks or something, or
yeah, that'll be cool.
One of the winning teams. I'll have the Golden Knights from Vegas. You know, that's
all Canadians on those teams.
Yeah, probably.
All right. So until next time, don't forget to hit the subscribe. Don't forget to like this thing. Tell your friends.
Share it to your mom.
Go on Twitter and say, hey, I just watched the whatever it's called, the VHS show. And it was a good time. Put the link on there, all that.
Yep.
Don't forget to look for Chris Roberts. He's got a happening TikTok called Planet of the Tapes.
Yeah.
Podcast.
Well, check out the Instagram CWR2 number. I'd rather you do that. That actually, truthfully, Zuckerberg pays a little more, just between me and you. This is true. So I'd rather you watch those videos if you can. Be awesome.
Sounds good. And the Retro Nonsense podcast everywhere.
Absolutely.
You can find podcasts.
Yeah, definitely. Check it out. Duke's going to be suffering, so don't let it be in vain. Someone's got to tune in for that.
What's it? Have I had a podcast? Yeah, actually, Chris.
I
just recorded a podcast.
Of course. Everybody knows about the STC. You guys won Podcast of the Year, some fraudulent award that
That's
someone
true.
made up
It's
in your
around
little
here
group.
somewhere.
Yeah, because it's really important. You can't find it.
STC Pod just recorded an episode, so that's going to come out. Get some news about Joe because he had big news to tell everyone. So look for that whenever he pumps that out. You're good?
It's that tape. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm good. All right. Thanks, everyone.
See you later.
See you later.